up, Louisville? So I've been asked by Wake Up Tsunami to take some band photos for them. Hell yeah. I'm also gonna seize this opportunity to do my first interview. So, alright, so I'm with Braden Wessel right now and we're on our way to a location. So where are we going, Braden?
We're going to the Poplick Train Trestle Bridge. It's this little spot in Louisville that's known to be haunted.
By the Goat Man.
The Goat Man.
Which sounds really awesome.
But also dumb at the same time. I mean, it's probably terrifying to see it in person. It was like, oh my god, that's a fucking Goat Man.
Yeah.
But when you talk about it, it's like, oh, it's like a Goat Man.
It doesn't sound too terrifying. I meant to do some research on the Goat Man a little bit more on the location.
Can you flip that?
Flip that?
Oh.
Oh, wait, does it not flip all the way?
I tried to do it the other way.
Holy shit, dude. Thank you, man. You know technology. There we are. I can actually... Damn.
You can frame yourself.
Nice. Yeah. So we're gonna go see this bridge to do some band photos.
Yeah, we're doing some band photos. Using it as a platform to promote some stuff and to announce some things that you'll probably know about what's going on if you're watching this.
Exactly. Bad camera work on my end. I filmed your roof instead.
You could have just like undid the window and just went.
Yeah, but that requires logic.
You haven't done it before. Once we get to Indiana, you can just stick your ass out the window and shit. It'll be fine.
It's bad.
It's bad. Sure you don't want to have it? Put the hat off. Put the hat off. Oh my! Like wipe yourself because you're like very sweaty.
Hard as fuck.
I'm not going through those shrubs. That's crazy. So we're doing solos?
Yep.
Right,
We do some solos.
Indianapolis is a very different place from the rest of Indiana.
Indianapolis is like Louisville, but mixed with Gary, Indiana.
Here, do the other way. Just like tattoos coming up. Cross your arms the other way.
That's fine.
I'm just being.
It's more than I bargained for. Parkour! Alright, what's up? I'm Dalton Price with Lou Metal Interviews. Here we have Wake Up in Tsunami. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Braden. I sing for Wake Up to Tsunami.
I'm Cameron. I play guitar.
Cody, bass.
I'm Jake and I'm drums.
And he's the new one!
Alright, well, how do you guys know each other?
Me and Braden met at Amazon. Actually,
Yeah,
all three of us.
Three of us. Us two were working in the same department, and we just started talking about music, and he was judging my music taste. So I came over one day to film his other project that he had. I filmed for them, and then I just hopped on, we goofed around with vocals, and then that's how Wake Up to Tsunami started.
Alright, cool. That also answered the next question, which was how did the band start?
Well, see, we were working in the same department.
How did Jake end up in the band?
We placed an ad, he answered it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So for the longest time, we didn't post anything on Facebook because we were all busy with everything else. Like we actually weren't even doing anything. And then we just put an ad out, and he was the first one to respond to the ad. So we met up, we jammed, and then that's it.
The only reason I found out anything about him was I was at a Chelsea Grinch show down there at Trixie's.
Yeah.
And just kind of, I was like, all right. So I downloaded some of their music legally. So I just started jamming, and then whenever I seen the ad, I was like, no, what, screw it, I might as well.
I'm surprised you, like, why didn't you say anything at the show?
I don't think I seen you all after y'all played. So.
Okay. Well, I stayed for the I went to Trixie's after it.
I think I went up to the VIP up top and hung out with Slaughter and Prevail. I was talking to the guitarist and singer up there before I even knew who they were.
Wow.
It's like cool tattoos.
Well, I was looking at your Spotify and your song "Kill Me." Not only is that your first music video, but it's also your most listens on Spotify. Was that song mean to you guys, and what's it about?
Well, I put the demo together, and then obviously we tinkered it from there. I just wanted something angsty to yell at.
Yeah, the music video for that was dope. Awesome camera work, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's just like 1/3 of it that's just like really shaky. I'm gonna say it. There's a mess up on my behalf.
Isn't there a finger?
There's 2 fingers. There's 2 fingers. There's the part where
3's better.
Yeah. You speak from experience.
Oh God.
So yeah, there's a finger slip where it's just Kelsey and she's like limping towards the
Out of the water.
Yeah. There's also a finger slip in where it's us doing the outro saying, "Hey guys, thank you for checking out."
Yeah, that was...
Dalton's finger slips in.
Yeah.
That was my cameo.
Yeah. And then it's all right at the end.
Something I always tell people about that video was whenever she fell in that water, she actually ate shit.
She fucking.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah.
No, it was planned for her to tumble, but she made herself just go boom into it. She scraped her. It was great, but she scraped her leg and it got infected.
Her arm got fucked up.
I thought it was her leg.
She kept.
Oh no, both of them did.
Yeah. She kept
Well,
going too. She just took off running.
Yeah. We also had an alternate take for the end. We were gonna do something different because we already filmed it. Then we're like, "Oh no, let's do this." But then my camera died, so that's why it ends the way it is.
That's
It would have
what it
ended
is.
differently if we. It would have ended with the killer dying instead because we changed it. But then battery was dead.
Okay. So, what bands inspire you guys, or?
Kuba Khan.
I'd say we're all pretty all over the place with inspiration.
Yeah.
For sure.
New metal is the base. I'm very inspired by like Slipknot, System of a Down, that early stuff, but I'm also very inspired by like some of the more modern age stuff like Acacia Strain, Spite. Lyrically, I'm very inspired by System, Acacia, Spite.
For me, it'd probably be not even in the same genre, like Alice in Chains, Deftones. I really love the Beatles. I think those guys were way ahead.
Aren't you the oldest one?
And they're still ahead to this day. Like some of their songs are still like no one has wrote music like them. But yeah, like the hardcore scene, I love it. A lot of bands like Kublai, Knock Loose. Burials is another good one I like.
And it's kind of hard too, like having modern bands that are still active to this day being your source of inspiration because you also like don't want to like draw too much from it because they're like you know.
Yeah,
but it's very, very heavily influences us.
Yeah, you can hear a lot of the influences in your music and stuff.
It's hard to write music for the future without listening to the present.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I stand. I grew up as like a hardcore kid, and then just kind of slowly started going into some harder and harder stuff, like Hard Reset, love them, and Orthodox. Those are kind of my 2 back-to-back, both Nashville hardcore scene guys right now.
It's like Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird. Like lyrically, I take a lot of influence from the emo scene, the very pop punk, metalcore. I think it's weird because we have like a new metal hardcore sound, but lyrically, it's a very emotional place. Oh, it's just whatever I wrote.
Yeah.
Your mind is a roller coaster.
It is. It's all over the place. I have ADHD.
So you guys remastered Contagion. Do you have plans on remastering the rest of In Cataclysm?
Wow, it's crazy that you mentioned that, Dalton. We are, in fact, in the process of remaking it. That's why Contagion was released. Because it was remade. But we do. That's something that we're working on right now with this whole quarantine and everything. Put a lot of setbacks in a lot of our plans. This guy was supposed to be announced a lot sooner.
Where can you find Cataclysm right now?
Cataclysm? Yeah. Well, if you want to find our demo versions of them, they're on YouTube. That's it. And you can check out Reverb Nation, but honestly, it's more convenient to stream on YouTube. Because I'd rather have the streams on our channel, because they're posted on our channel. We just expect them to sound a lot different than what they are.
Yeah.
I feel like those songs just needed the justice done to them, so that's why we've always wanted to redo them. It's just now we're just like, hey, Let's do it.
Yeah,
We got the
got
time.
to do it. Yeah.
Outside of doing that, do you have any plans for new music?
Yeah, we do. We're always working on stuff.
How many songs we got? 10?
Yeah, we have a plan for a full length.
Oh wow.
We're working on a full length right now. All the roots, all the base work of it's done. It was just spending time tweaking it, making it the best that we can possibly make it. It's a very different direction than what we've done. I feel like it's an evolution of what we've been going for.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what's
it
important.
still sounds like us, but it's more focused around.
Very more centered
It's
idea.
more put together than the other stuff. The other stuff was just kind of like riff after riff after riff. This stuff's more like focused.
In the couple of years that you've been active, you've done plenty of shows. Do you have a most memorable show or anything?
That's a good question.
I got a few. I got a few moments.
The Whitechapel show for me, because like we have a clip on our YouTube of us opening for them, and like the whole show I'm just standing there, like I had no stage presence whatsoever. It's because I'm just like mind blown at like the crowd's reaction and response to us playing, and that's probably the most memorable show for me.
I remember that show. I got knocked out in the audience.
You did get knocked out. Was it to wake up, right?
Yeah. Ironically, to wake up, I got knocked out.
And you woke up, yeah.
Do you have any?
I can't decide.
You can't decide.
I was flipping through a bunch.
The Chelsea Grin show was great too.
Chelsea Grin, I would say, is the most solid set we've ever had.
Probably.
There was a local one, and I wish we could go back, but we no longer.
Do you mean the summer one?
Yes, the Summer Bash at Trixie's. That was all local bands.
Yeah, that was sick.
It was all local and
Yeah.
upcoming bands. They had a great lineup.
Flip the Switch, Guerrilla Warfare.
Yeah.
Wasn't Stout
Until the
there?
Deadwalk, Stout.
Forgotten Fury.
We got Fury.
And then afterwards, we all, as multiple bands, went to the strip club side, hung out and talked, played beer pong.
That was a cool night.
They all drank together. It was
Real
fun.
Warfare tore that shit up, dude.
I was the only one that would do the what was it? What's
You got the thing coming through his.
It was like
Yeah, John Clark put it
Drinking
through his
the-
fucking pants.
Yeah.
And he had a dick at the end of it. And I was the only one that was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
That was
It's
fun.
beer.
Right.
It's fucking
Everyone's
beer.
like, ooh.
And everyone's like, oh, it's a dick. And I'm like, I'm chugging beer. I don't give a fuck.
So how has COVID affected your plans and stuff that you've had?
What'd you call it?
You said COVID.
COVID, whatever you want.
Affect our plans?
Yeah.
Our plans
everyone.
It's affected everybody. It's just the only
Yeah.
thing. It's just given us. I feel like it's just given us time to just focus
Sure.
on the
Yeah.
material
And the like, what, 5 or 6 band practices we've had so far?
and tighten us up.
Yeah, we're very tight now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Takes time.
it's taken me some time just because I'm typically not like. I'm more kind of like thrashy, so like the more syncopated double bass stuff is not really new to me, but it's not something that I've really focused on. And once I've got it down, it's slowly becoming like my favorite kind of core thing to do. So
Outside of music, like YouTube, like short films that you do, gaming stuff that you guys do, like.
Heavy gamers, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're heavy gamers,
Yeah.
but I dabble. I do graphic design, I do photography, I do videography, I make stupid little music tracks outside of Wake Up at Tsunami too, as Imitate Live.
Gaming wise though, I just got a new PC, so like I'm like, I never want to go back to console ever again. Like, I can't, and it's like a big game changer for me. I've been playing a lot of Rocket League and.
It's gonna be funny with him.
Warzone.
Like if we play Warzone, him PC, him Xbox, me PS4, game chat's gonna be fun.
It does sound like food.
It's literally like whenever we ever connect and I was playing with him, the loading screen, you cannot hear each other.
no,
man.
and the loading screen's so long. It's not like
Mhm.
GTA 5 long, but it's so long.
Right.
And you're just sitting there and you're like, Braden, hello.
In the middle of the
Yeah, in the middle of a conversation, then he comes back and it's just, yeah, so whenever I done that, it's like,
Go back 10
solid, like,
So it came back positive.
Yeah.
I have a production page called Blood Curse Productions. It's where I post where I'm going to be posting my photography, videos, stuff I've ever worked on. I have a YouTube channel called OK Vocalist. You can see my cringe vlogs that I used to do and my short films that really have no point to them.
Well, that's all I got for questions. Is there any last things you want to say or closing remarks or anything?
When do we have a show coming up? October 10th, I believe.
And it's in the air right now, but possibly a show on October 10th. It's anything's right now. Everything is in the air.
I'm gonna make an unofficial goal or date for like the album.
The album or like
Unofficial, it'll be probably sometime in 2021.
expect Cataclysm to be like the remake sooner.
Yeah, it should be done this year.
All right. Well, Lou Metal interviews with Wake Up and Tsunami. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I am home now. That was fun. Thank you for those who watched this. Thank you for those who've shown your support thus far. It was really awesome doing my first interview for Lou Metal interviews. If you're in a band or something and you want to have an interview done, if you're doing anything like band practice, if you're doing promotion photos, music videos, what have you, you just shoot me a message on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.